Hi everyone, I hope you're okay. This is video number 2, guys, which simply means I'm doing question 2 from the November 2023 Physical Science paper 2. If this is the first video you come across, please note that there is another video that have been uploaded whereby I tackled question 1. You can just download the paper and just answer the questions with me. If there are things you don't understand, please don't be afraid to ask on the comment section. I'll definitely come back to you. And please don't forget to subscribe as well. Okay, let's just get right into it. We are told that letters A to H in the table below represent 8 organic compounds. Okay, letter A, we have a heptanoic acid. Letter B, we have an ester there, and the ester is, let me see, it's methyl pentanoate. And then letter C, we have 4-ethyl 3.3 difluorohexane. Letter D, we have our hexanoic acid. Letter E, we have our 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have a dimethyl ethene. Oh, dimethyl butene. Okay, and then letter F, we have a methyl pentane 3-one. Okay, it's an ester. Letter G, we have a carboxylic acid. It's dimethyl butanoate, or butanoic acid rather. And then letter H, we have butanone. It's a ketone. Okay, the first question you're supposed to answer, you're supposed to define the term organic compound. Organic compound are molecules that contain carbon atoms. Are you together? However, please note that, guys, not all the molecules which has carbon are regarded as organic compounds. Ne? We do have our calcium carbonate or any carbonated substances, as well as carbon dioxide. Those are not regarded as organic compounds. Please note that. Okay, 2.2.1, we are required to write down the IUPAC name of compound E. Where is E? Okay, there's E. We'll start counting closer to the functional group. So I'll say 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are you together? So my longest chain has 4 carbons. So the prefix of my IUPAC name should start with the but. However, I do have my side chains. The side chains are in carbon number 2 and 3. So whenever I name compound E, I'll simply say 2.3 with the hyphen dimethyl but 1 in. But 1 in. The 1 in simply means that between carbon number 1 and 2, I have a double bond. Are you together? And then the IUPAC name of compound H. Compound H, we have a ketone there, and the longest chain has 4 carbons, so we simply have a butanone. In this case, guys, there's no need for saying butane 2-one because there's no any other butanone besides butane 2-one. But if you want to write it, it's fine. Got nothing to lose. Or butane 2-one. Okay. Question 2.3.1, I'm supposed to write down the structural formula of compound B. Compound B is an ester. Okay, the structural formula for B, let me draw it here. I have CH3, and then I have 3 CH2s. Let me indicate them with a different color. CH2, CH2, and then I also have a C with a double bond O there. Okay, then I must write my H's there. This is my structural formula, guys. And the IUPAC name for this structural formula, it's methyl pentanoate. Okay, and then 2.3.2, the structural formula for compound C. Compound C is 4-ethyl 3.3 difluorohexane. This thing simply tells me that the longest chain has 6 carbons. Okay, so my longest chain will have 6 carbons: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then I was told that I have a side chain in carbon number 4. Let me indicate the side chain with a different color. And then I have halogens in carbon number 3. Fluoro and fluoro there. And then the rest are just hydrogens. You'll obviously, guys, do this neatly on your answer sheet. Okay, this will be your structural formula for 4-ethyl and 3.3 difluorohexane. Okay, and then we must write down the general formula of the homologous series to which compound E belongs. Compound E is an alkene. Why am I saying it's an alkene? Because you have a double bond there between adjacent carbons. Are you together? So the general formula for alkenes is always CnH2n. Okay, 2.3.4, they want us to write down the structural formula of the functional group of compound F. Compound F is a ketone. Are you together? The functional group of a ketone, let me write it next to the ketone. The carbon with the double bond O will be bonded with other carbons. Doesn't matter how many carbons are there. Are you together? So these they just represent the longer chains of carbons. Okay, and then 2.3.5, they want us to write the IUPAC name of the alcohol needed to produce compound E. Was it compound E or B? Yeah, the IUPAC name of the alcohol needed to produce compound B, right? Compound B is an ester, and an ester is always a mixture of both a carboxylic acid and an alcohol. Are we together? So the side that has a double bond O will always come from the acid. That means the other side will always come from an alcohol. Are you together? So since the side that comes from an alcohol has only one carbon, that simply means that the IUPAC name of the compound that was needed is methanol. Okay, 2.4.1, I'm supposed to write down the letters of the compounds that the letter of a compound that is a functional isomer of compound G. Compound G is a carboxylic acid, right? The functional isomer of a carboxylic acid is always an ester. So the functional isomer of G, we only have one ester there, so we'll just write OP. Okay, and then we're supposed to write down the letters of the compounds that are chain isomers of each other. Chain isomers of each other. We have hexanoic acid, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have and we have 2.2 dimethyl butanoic acid. These two compounds they have the same number of carbons, the same number of hydrogens, the same number of oxygens. So basically they have the same molecular formula but different structural formulas. Are you together? So they are basically chain isomers of one another. So G, compound G and D are chain isomers of one another. Compound D and G are chain isomers of one another. Just stay tuned, guys. Wait for more videos. I really hope that we are helping you out. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Your engagement will help us grow the channel, and we might be able to reach a lot of learners before they write their exams, and we might help them with a thing or two. So thank you for your time, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.